Alrighty guys, we are live, ready to start our new Nuzlocke. Wish me luck, probably gonna need it. We will see how this goes. So let's jump right in. Let's start a new game. If I can figure out what buttons do what. Okay, so K is B. L is A. Okay, gotcha. And space bar is speed up, so that's nice. We can get through some of this. Ooh, hey, combo skin. Alrighty. By the way, we are testing a new audio setup today. So if things sound wonky or you're getting a lot of feedback or it's just not loud enough, let me know. And we will see what we can do about that. And as always, we are Brabant. Alrighty. Let's keep on moving. How's everybody doing today? Hope we're all having a good one. I'm getting buried in snow, so that's fun. But as long as I can stay inside, we're in good shape. Alright, let's get moved in. Now I always end up going back downstairs. There we go. So if you hold down up, it just automatically turns you around and it's a pain. Let's see, it is 11:03 right now, so 9, 10, 11, that's close enough. Okay. And let's grab our potion out of the PC. I think there's a way to randomize that item, but I think I just forgot to do it. I did randomize the Pokemon that we'll encounter in here, so our starters will be randomized and all of the Pokemon we encounter throughout the region will be randomized. And if you're not familiar with a Nuzlocke, basically it means that each route that we go on will only be allowed to catch one Pokemon, the first one we encounter. And if a Pokemon gets knocked out, it needs to either be released or put into the box, and we can't use it again for the rest of the run. Some people say that they die. I like to say that they retire, but whichever. Either way, you can't use it. And you also have to nickname all of your Pokemon. So I will probably be asking you guys for input on nicknames as we go. Okay. There we go. And we are all set to now see what our starter options are. Professor Birch is in trouble. Oh no! Okay, we have Golbat, Snorlax, or Magnemite. Ooh. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Who should we go for? Gonna throw it into a quick tweet and see if we get any responses there. Okay. Let's see what we end up with. I think I know which one I would have a preference for, but I'm curious to see if anybody has a one that they would prefer. We'll give it a few more minutes, see if anybody responds to the poll I just put on Twitter. But in the meantime, I hope everybody's having a good day, and we're just chilling. Nothing too crazy going on today, I hope. Hey Golden, how's it going? As you can see, we're trying something a little different today. We're doing a Nuzlocke. What do you think starter-wise? Should we go with Golbat, Snorlax, or Magnemite? Ooh, Mimikyu, huh? That'll be a fun one. That's the one I was thinking about going for. Out of the three, I feel like Snorlax has the most potential here. I threw up a poll on Twitter, and I'm going to see if anybody responds to it here in the next few minutes. But I think we'll probably be going Snorlax. Have you done many Nuzlocke runs there, Golden? It gets Belly Drum at 15. Wow, did not know that. That's crazy. Yeah, it's it helps having the ROMs and stuff to be able to play it on PC, and honestly I think it's a little more fun being able to randomize it like this where everything you encounter is totally different. But yeah, that way you can have multiple saves and not have to worry about resetting it. And I don't feel bad running a ROM because I do own the game, so it's not anything. Not like I'm not paying for it. Yeah, I've only done a couple of Nuzlocks. The only one that I've done that was actually successful. Oh, enemy teams too. Everything. Even randomizing like the items that you find on the ground, so that it's all random. But yeah, the only Nuzlocke I've done that was actually successful was I did a red version, randomized ROM, and my starter for that was an Alakazam. So yeah, so I didn't randomize moves or stats. I just randomized the encounters, the starters, and the items. So it's not crazy random to the point where all of the moves and stats are different. I don't think I randomized TM and HM compatibility either, so still the same Pokemon, just their locations are randomized. Yeah, when you pull up the randomizer, there's so many options that you can change everything. You can change the types, you can change the power of moves, what moves even do, and I just think that just overcomplicates things. If you're doing like a one that's intentionally like crazy random, sure, totally makes sense to go all in and randomize everything. But for something like this, where I just want to play through the game and have random encounters, random battles, I don't want to go too crazy on it. Oh jeez. Yeah, that's one of the things that I could see it definitely being fun, having something like a Go-Goat that can learn legendary moves. But yeah, maybe one day I'll end up doing one of those, but for today and for this run, it's just random encounters. Well, I'm not seeing anybody responding on Twitter, so I think we're going to go ahead and get started with Snorlax, because that sounds like fun. Ooh, let's just double check and make sure nobody else is shiny, because you never know. Nope, okay. We're going with Snorlax. Yeah, the ROMs make it really easy to be able to punch it into the randomizer and then do stuff like this where you can stream it pretty easily. So I've got it's called Virtual Boy Advance, or Visual Boy Advance, and that's how you play it. So that's your emulator, and then you just have to find a place to download the ROM. And the base ROM, when you download it, will just be like the original game, and you'll have to also download the randomizer, which the one that I use is called the Universal Pokemon Randomizer or something like that. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's like the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. If you Google that, it should pop up. And that lets you randomize any of the Game Boy Advance. I think it even works with the Nintendo DS ROMs. And that way you don't have to have like a specific randomizer for each game. All right. So we've got our Snorlax. Gen 3 is honestly one of my favorite gens. I loved this one growing up. Blaziken is one of my favorite Pokemon. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this one on stream, because it's a fun gen, you know? Alright, what should we nickname Snorlax? Why don't we we're gonna name him after you, Golden, because you have been pretty great showing up for all of our streams and hanging out with us. So you get to be our starter. Alrighty. Now let's go see which starter May gets. Okay. Ooh, Fanfi. Okay. Now, doing the Nuzlocke, normally the first encounter we would run into in a route is the one we have to catch. But because we don't have Pokeballs yet, we can't catch anything, which means technically our Nuzlocke hasn't started. It also means that if we lose to May, it's not the end of our run, which is good. Because I never know how well I'm gonna do on that rival battle. Here's Oldale Town. Ooh, you know what? I need to put Snorlax into my tracker real quick, because otherwise I'm gonna forget to update this thing. Okay, there we go. Found an easy tracker to use online. So getting the ROM, honestly, I downloaded them all years ago, so I am not 100% sure where you'd find it now. There used to be a website called Emu Paradise, EMU Paradise. I don't know if they're still running, but if you just put in Pokemon Ruby ROM download, you should theoretically find a site that has it. Beyond that, I can't really give you any specific advice. Just be careful with the ads and stuff that pop up on sites like that, because sometimes they're like not safe ads. Okay. So May got the Magnemite. Not a whole lot we can do here other than just tackle. So there we go. Okay. So we're off to a good start. Didn't lose to May at least, so that's good. It's totally not a virus. Congratulations on your free iPhone 10. Oh man. Yeah, the sad thing is people do fall for stuff like that. I mean, it's a shame that people do stuff like that, but blows my mind. Exactly. I'm glad my grandma is a little bit more with it. She's gotten a few calls from people claiming to be like me or one of my siblings, saying that we're in a Mexican prison or something and they need money to get out. And she's like, no, this isn't real. But some people fall for stuff like that. Alright, so Nuzlocke is live now. Let's see if I can remember how to hit start. So we can take a look and just double check, make sure we do have Pokeballs. Yep, we have 5 Pokeballs, so our Nuzlocke is live. That means the first encounter we run into on this route will be our encounter to catch. Let's see what we get. We got the Phanpy. Alright, hopefully, I think if we attack it, we're gonna knock it out in one go. So we're just gonna try to catch it right away. The Phanpy's not good, or yeah, I do love Donphan, so I'm not opposed to it, but it's probably one that's gonna get swapped out. Alright. So what should we nickname Phanpy? Ooh, we've got a Gourgeist in the chat. I don't think I have any Pokeballs though. Really? No ground type moves? Wow. That is interesting for sure. This is the part I'm always bad about with Nuzlockes. having to give him nicknames. Let's call him Dumbo, because he's an elephant. I don't know. There we go. And we'll put him into our tracker. All right. So we have Snorlax and Fanfi. Let's go ahead and go up to the next route after we heal up Snorlax. Okay. Nice. Good job there, Golden. Let's see what our encounter here is. Dunsparce. Okay. Now, obviously, we don't get the Dunsparce in this one, so this probably also isn't a super great encounter. And we'll see if we knock him out here. No. Okay. As long as we don't crit, should stay up. Yeah. Now it should be easier to catch him. No! Stay in the ball. Nice. There we got him. Okay. That's Route 102. There we go. What should we nickname our Dunsparce? Dunsparce. Okay. Ads. I don't want ads. Nobody wants to listen to TurboTax ads through YouTube. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Dunsparce the Dunsparce. Okay. So now we can work on leveling up a bit. So don't want to be too underleveled. I think the normal level cap for the first gym is like level 15. If we're doing level caps, which I haven't quite decided if we are or not. We're gonna grab 10 Pokeballs, so we get the Premier Ball. This is the first gen when they started adding the Premier Balls, which is nice. Sounds good. Alrighty. And we've got our encounter in Route 102. Hold on. I got my encounters mixed up because I thought that was 10. That's 101. Is this 103 up here? Yeah, it is. Okay. I need to switch where Fanfi is in my tracker. This is 102. Let's fix the tracker real quick before I go too far. Okay. Now we're gonna see what our encounter is here. Ooh, man. Septile. That is pretty good, actually, if we can catch it. I'm gonna go for the tackle and hope we don't knock it out. Okay. Whew. Let's see if we can't catch it, 'cause this is gonna be a tough one with it being fully evolved. Let's use the Premier Ball and see if that does anything. Yes! We got it! Oh man. That was unexpected. Okay, now we gotta come up with a nickname for Septile. Let's see here. Ooh, I have an idea. Let me just look something up real quick.